Hey y'all, if this video were just me, this would be a very loose conversation about money because I don't love to budget. So I brought in the person who actually does.
Somebody's got to keep this ship on track.
This is my husband, Kevin, and he loves a spreadsheet more than a shore excursion.
Even though that makes me sound like a total nerd, it's not entirely false.
When people say cruises are expensive or cheap, it's usually because they didn't budget correctly. The price you see when you book is not the full cost. So today we're breaking down every single thing you should budget for before, during, and after your cruise so there are zero surprises.
Because nobody likes surprises when it comes to how you spend your money.
At Journeys Justified, we turn your cruise travel dreams into unforgettable experiences. Our expert planning takes the stress out of travel so you can focus on creating magical memories with your family. When you book a cruise, the price you see includes the cruise fare itself plus port fees and taxes. That's your base price. This covers your stateroom, transportation between ports, all the food you can eat, entertainment, and a ton of onboard activities. But here's where people get caught off guard. There are several expenses that aren't included, and those can add up quickly if you don't plan ahead.
We've experienced that firsthand. Our very first cruise we took for our 5-year anniversary to celebrate. It was a lot of fun, some wonderful memories made, but we were hit left and right with some budgetary surprises that we did not expect. For example, we were shocked to find that we had to pay extra to have a Sprite with dinner, and disappointed that we didn't even get to play bingo because we couldn't afford the bingo cards. All in all, it was a great experience and we had some wonderful memories, but we wish we would have known a lot of these things and a lot of the points that we're reviewing today.
Travel insurance is optional, but it's something that I strongly recommend that you at least consider, especially if you're flying, cruising during hurricane season, or traveling with your kids. This can cover things like trip delays, medical emergencies, or needing to cancel unexpectedly. Even a basic policy can give you a peace of mind.
If you're driving to the port, distance matters. If you're under about 3 hours away, you might be able to drive the day of the cruise. Anything more than that, we would strongly recommend arriving the day before.
There are lots of parking options that we've touched on in a few of our other videos. There's port garages, which are obviously the closest, but oftentimes a little bit more expensive. Off-site lots with shuttle service, hotels with park and cruise packages. These hotel packages can be a great value. You get a night stay, parking for your entire cruise, and transportation to the port.
We've experienced a lot of these different options and really found a lot of pros and cons with each. It's been a great experience, and actually that might make an interesting video. Let us know in the comments below if that's something you'd be interested in learning more about.
If you're flying, airfare is a major part of your budget, so book as early as possible for the best prices. Then you'll need to think about transportation, Uber, Lyft, shuttle services, and a hotel near the port. Don't forget the meals the night before your cruise. That's an easy cost to overlook.
Oh, and make sure your kids know you're not on the cruise yet, so don't order 3 appetizers and an extra entree and 4 desserts. We're not judging, just saying, that'll cost a lot.
Drink packages are one of the biggest budget questions. They can be convenient, but they're not always the best value. If you're not a heavy drinker, paying per drink can actually save you a lot of money. We personally always get the soda package because I prefer to have a ginger ale whenever I want.
And the kids and I like to always get a Shirley Temple.
For us, a handful of mocktails daily is almost always a part of our cruising experience, but we don't always buy enough that the drink package makes sense. It's a decision that we usually discuss and plan ahead of our trip.
Yeah. People obviously are going to have their personal preferences on this category, and if you plan ahead, you can know what's best for you and have a good, clear expectation of what that's going to cost.
You don't have to book shore excursions in every port. Many ports have free beaches, walkable towns, or public transportation. But if you love guided tours, cultural experiences, or adventure activities, excursions are worth budgeting for. Just remember that you don't need one in every port.
Even though we made the joke earlier about me loving spreadsheets more than excursions, please know I love a good shore excursion. We've had lots of great experiences with them and booked them directly with the cruises. We've also researched some things on our own or booked with local tour guides for those different excursions. This is another area where there's a lot of pros and cons that we've learned. Might make another great video, so let us know in the comments if that's something you're interested in learning more about.
The food included on cruises is fantastic. You will never go hungry. Specialty dining is completely optional, but it can be fun for anniversaries, birthdays, or just treating yourself.
In all of the ship video tours that Mary Beth has done, she's done a really great job of breaking down and illustrating main dining and the specialty options, so be sure to check those out too.
Wi-Fi is not included and it's pricey. Some people love disconnecting completely, and cruising is a great opportunity for that. For me, if I'm cruising with my girlfriends, staying connected with my kids at home is worth it.
And for me, not having Wi-Fi is a really important part of my vacation experience because it means my coworkers can't find me in international waters. And I really love to unplug as part of my personal vacation preference. Understanding the cost differences between those is an important element when it comes to budgeting for your trip.
If you plan to gamble, set a firm budget and don't go over it. My best friend brings $20 every cruise and loses it in under 2 minutes every single time. There's shopping on board and in every port, so decide ahead what you're comfortable spending. And those cruise photos, they're gonna take them everywhere. Some are amazing, some are goofy, and some are worth buying. Just plan for it.
So speaking of the cruise photos, the callback to our first cruise that we mentioned, we spent a small fortune on an 8x10 photo of us in one of those silly poses, but it's one of our favorite memories.
This last one can be the largest expense associated with cruise budgets, but for me, it's also one of the most important. Gratuities are not optional and should always be in your budget. Most cruise lines charge a daily per person gratuity that goes directly to your room steward, dining team, and behind the scenes crew. I have a best practice of always including gratuities in cruise quotes. Again, so you're not surprised by the cost, but also because the service experience is such a big part of what makes cruising so wonderful.
In fact, once you've been on the cruise, you may find that the service has been so exceptional that you want to tip more. So please consider including that in your budget too.
One of the biggest ways to save money on a cruise is when you actually sail. Cruising in the off season like September and October or January and February can make a huge difference in price. You don't even have to go super extreme. Just avoiding Christmas and spring and summer breaks can really lower your total cost dramatically. Another big thing to look at is which port you're cruising from. Not all ports cost the same when you factor in travel. If you can drive to the port instead of flying, that alone can save hundreds, sometimes more, once you add in flights, hotels, and transfers.
That travel cost can end up being just as much as the cruise itself, so something you'll really want to compare. And don't feel pressured to sail on the newest and biggest ship. The smaller and older ships can be just as fun, and they're often a lot more affordable.
So make sure that you look at the amenities, the itinerary, and what you actually care about, not just what's brand new. And finally, use a travel agent to help you compare all of this.
Yes, she is biased, but she's also right.
I am, but having a travel agent can actually save you time and money, especially when you're comparing dates, ports, ships, and hidden costs. If you're thinking about cruising and want help budgeting or booking the right cruise for your family, reach out to me. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more cruise tips,
and comment below with your biggest cruise budget questions.
Yay!